Welcome to our tutorial series on OpenUSD. Today, we're focusing on a fundamental concept in universal scene description known as USD properties. For this lesson, we'll concentrate on relationships. USD properties are used to describe the characteristics of objects, or prims, within a USD scene. There are two types of properties: attributes and relationships. In addition to attributes, which store data values that define the appearance, behavior, or other properties of a prim, relationships establish connections between prims, acting as pointers or links between objects in the scene hierarchy. A relationship allows a prim to target other prims, attributes, or even other relationships. This establishes dependencies between scene graph objects. Relationships store path values that point to other scene elements. When you query a relationship's targets, OpenUSD performs path translations to map the authored target paths to the corresponding objects in the composed scene prims. Relationships are robust against path translations, a key advantage over hard-coded paths. If a target prim's path changes due to editing or referencing, the relationship automatically remaps to the new location. Relationships can have multiple targets, making them useful for grouping or collecting objects together. For example, a material relationship might target all geometry prims that should use that material. Note that a relationship is an alternative type of property to an attribute. Unlike an attribute, it has no data type. It is a way of declaring at creation time that the only use for a property is to record linkage information. Here are a few Python snippets to familiarize yourself with as you work with relationships. These can be useful as you establish connections between different scene elements, like materials and geometry. This first one is used to get the target paths of a relationship. Here, we can set the target paths for a relationship. Now we can add a new target path to a relationship. And here's how we can remove a target path from a relationship. Relationships enable robust encoding of dependencies and associations between scene elements, such as binding geometry to materials, grouping prims into collections, establishing connections in shading networks, and modeling hierarchical relationships like a parent-child relationship. Using relationships instead of hard paths enhances non-destructive editing workflows, referencing and asset reuse across tools, and collaborative workflows across teams. They enhance the flexibility and scalability of USD-based pipelines. Thanks for watching. Check out the following resources and we'll see you in the next lesson.